afternoon to all of you. This is a very rewarding moment because these moments are quite rare in our life when we are able to celebrate and conclude the result of hard-working teams, both from Ghana and from the European Union. And I have to say a big thank you for your participation and the organization of this GMRM, which is the first which took place since 2019 and the very first which is taking place outside of Accra. Ghana is the first country in Africa to conclude a VPA with the EU and is well on track to be the first African country to be able to issue licenses under the Flegt scheme. So this is for me something notable, something to rejoice. We are proud of that because this is an illustration of the soundness and on the healthiness of the partnership that we have with country. The next step will be to bring this as a key delivery for the COP in Dubai. So we are moving forward. Once again, congratulations. Thank you very much, Minister, and your team.
Honourable Minister, we be happy to also hear from us.
Your Excellency, the European Union Ambassador to Ghana, my Deputy Minister, Honourable Benito, Chair of the Committee of Parliament, Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, and officials from Ghana, members of the Ghanaian delegation, distinguished members of the European Union delegation. First of all, let me, on my personal behalf, that of the delegation, thank His Excellency profusely and the European Union for your sense of hospitality. First of all, for putting in place the logistics and the atmosphere for this discussion to take place, and also for your general sense of hospitality. And I like to associate myself fully with the sentiments expressed by His Excellency the Ambassador, that indeed today is a momentous day. It's a momentous day for several reasons. First of all, is really very much the step we've taken, which is putting Ghana on the verge of becoming the first African country, the second in the world, besides Indonesia, to be able to issue Flegt licenses. And we think that this is very significant and it's a big achievement for our country. And I want to use the occasion to commend members of the joint session, both from the Ghanaian side and European Union side, for the extraordinary work you've done. I mean, it's been almost a week of intense negotiations and discussions, and thankfully you've been able to reach a consensus or a compromise which is going to assist us move forward. The two potential stumbling blocks, which is the issue of confiscated wood and the ratification of TUCs, have all fortunately been resolved. The understanding I have is that we have some sense of consensus, legal consensus, as to how we will deal with confiscated timber, and as well as the commitment from the Ghanaian side with the support of the Parliament to get the ratification of these TUCs out of the way, which will then at long last bring to conclusion the implementation of the VPA, which was signed in 2009 and which will enable Ghana to issue these very important licenses. But I need to make 2 or 3 points. The first one, in my view, is that we in Ghana, and for that matter, we from the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, we take these steps and we embark on this journey with this sense of dedication, professionalism, and vigor, primarily because it is in the interest of our country, Ghana. And we believe that the implementation of the VPA and the issuance of licenses and the opening up of the European market and the issues of traceability, legal timber, and all of that will be very important tools to enable us halt deforestation in our country, and the whole value chain of the timber industry and the forestry industry in our country will be sanitized and will be an industry which is anchored on transparency and integrity. And eventually, in my view and in the view of the government, it inures to the benefit of the good people of Ghana, and it preserves our forests. It ensures that we have sustainability, we have correct management, and the trading is done transparently, traceably, and with integrity. So for us, it's for us Ghana. Second, is also the fact that it's going to enhance our reputation and standing as a lead country when it comes to the global effort at fighting climate change. And our commitment to the SDGs, as you may know, our commitment to the attainment of the principles or the tenets underpinning the Glasgow Leadership Declaration on Forest Laws, the Forest and Climate Leadership Partnership, which Ghana is co-chairing with the United States, and all the commitments we've made under the VPA itself. And I should say, thirdly, in my view, is also that out of this will be the strengthening of the bilateral relations between Ghana and the European Union. And as you know, these relations have been strong since the 1970s, and they are stronger even now. And the view of the government of Ghana is that we should strengthen that relationship even a lot more. And for us, from the Ghanaian side, to have been able to chalk these feet with the team from the European Union, we think that a significant impetus to the bilateral relations between Ghana and the European Union. So let me conclude by commending the technical team who work on this day and night. My technical advice on this matter, the minister who has responsibility for it, the Forestry Commission, and all the officials, as well as the officials of the European Union side, for working day and night to put this together. I mean, this is truly momentous, and we should just get on with it and conclude and get it to the one outstanding issue, which we get the assurance from the chair of the committee that in the coming meeting of Parliament, which is going to begin in October, it may be the first item that the Parliament will take and get these TUCs ratified so that we can conclude this entire adventure. And hopefully, as the ambassador is rightly pointed out, in Dubai during COP28, we will have the singular pleasure of having the presidents of the Republic of Ghana and that of the European Union outdoor the conclusion of this entire intervention we've made. So thank you very much, and let the relation to Ghana.